Hey everybody, welcome to MT Guitar. Today I'd like to talk about the road to advanced guitar. There's obviously many roads, many things you can do to advance, but one of them, which I'd like to talk about today, is playing through all 12 keys, especially playing arpeggios through all 12 keys. Every advanced guitarist, in my opinion, has looked at playing in all 12 keys, usually through the circle of fourths, especially in the jazz genre and in many shredder genres. And that's because it gets us playing in different fingerings, different positions, different string sets, and it gets us playing in all 12 keys rather quickly. And so, there's some advanced videos out there with people doing beautiful and advanced things in all 12 keys really quickly. What I'd like to do is shed a little light on how to get there. We want to start with a basic idea, which is just a major arpeggio or a minor arpeggio, and move that through all 12 keys quickly. And you can read, biographies of musicians, including jazz musicians who have all done this, Coltrane, Miles Davis, and many great guitar players as well. Pat Metheny just did an interview with Rick Beato saying he'll play a song in all 12 keys. Just one song, all 12 keys. So you can do anything in all 12 keys, but I'd like to show a more intermediate approach to it because we're not all ready for a super advanced idea necessarily. But we all can play maybe a simple idea and then repeat that in all 12 keys. Like, for instance, an arpeggio, a major arpeggio, no seventh, just a 1, 3, 5. And those are the chord tones of a C major. Or we can do a minor arpeggio, 1 flat, 3, 5, which would be the chord tones of a minor chord. And we can take that through all the 12 keys very quickly, just by 2 beats per chord, by using the circle of fourths. And the circle of fourths is the most powerful way to go through all 12 keys. It's better than just going up chromatically, in my opinion, because it gets us playing in all string sets, and it gets us playing in different fingerings, and it takes us through the keys in a way that's a little more logical than just going up chromatically, which you don't see that often in songs. So we're going to go through 8 variations. I'll show you what the first one sounds like. But basically, if we break down the theory of what's happening here with an arpeggio, if I'm in the key of C to start, I can just play the 1, 3, 5, okay, and then be done. And then I would go to the next key, which would be F, which is a fourth away. So if you look at the circle of fifths and you go backwards, you go from C to F to B flat. That's usually what we want to do. So 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, and F. Let me play the first variation at tempo. You don't have to play it fast, especially when you're learning it, but I'm just going to show you what it sounds like here. 3, 4. The second variation, we're going to add the third on the and of 2, so it'll be constant stream of notes. It's kind of fun to play. And then we'll go through another position up the neck, which is a whole different set of fingerings and different areas of the neck. Then we'll do minor, 1 flat, 3, 5. Okay, up the circle of fourths, adding the flat 3 on the and of 2, and then again up the neck. Okay, so let me play all 8 variations here with the tab slowly. So the first variation, 3, 4, C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G, C. Good. Now we're going to add the third at the end. So it's going to be constant notes. Ready? 3, 4, C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G, C. Right, pretty fun. Now we want to move up the neck because we want to access C and F and B flat and E flat in different places. All right. So You could do this, but I'm gonna start with the pinky to have a different set of fingerings, challenge myself a little bit. Okay, ready? 3, 4. C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G, C. And now, with adding the third at the end, 3, 4, C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G, C. Okay, now we're going to do minor, and when we do minor, by the way, I have the tab for this on the Patreon if you want to check that out. I'm going to be adding more exercises and more theory up there. So now for minor, I like to start on the index finger. At least for this, I would like to. Unless I'm starting on the 4th string, which I'd start on the 3rd finger. But you'll see that coming up. So 1 flat 3 5, and we'll take it from this 3rd fret 5th string. 3 4. E flat minor, A flat minor, D flat. D minor, G minor, C. Okay, and adding the flat 3 at the end. 3 4. Okay, now we would want to go same thing up the neck. So let's try it again here from this root, going 1 flat 3 5. You could also do this, of course. I'm again trying to challenge my fingers and try something that's a little different than maybe my first instinct. Ready? 3 4. E flat minor, A flat minor, E minor, A minor, D minor, G minor, C. Okay, now adding the flat 3. This is the final variation. 3 4. I got to C without even realizing it. All right, so this is just one idea. As with any lesson where I'm doing an exercise, I always have sort of a recommendation to take ownership of the exercise and make something of your own, right? And what I mean by that is you can take any musical idea and move it around the circle of fourths. I could even take a riff. Okay, so you should never be bored if you're looking for something to do. You can take any song, any idea, and a song is quite advanced to take through all 12 keys, but you could. If I took any song in mind, I could take it through, let's say I had a song that had E to A, back to E. Well, I could now say, I'm going to take that through the circle of fourths. A, D, A. Okay, now I'll do D, G, D. Meaning I'm just doing a 1-4-1 progression through all 12 keys. So anyway, start with this and let me know how it goes. Check out the tab on the Patreon and maybe that'll help as well. So other than that, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and have fun with this exercise. We'll see you next time. Bye.